So you stayed at the aluminum factory, then
We didn't stay there but maybe 3 days or something like that. And they brought in trucks and we went to a air base.
in where?
And they had some C-47s there.
Where was this air base? Where was this air base at?
It's in Germany. It wasn't too far from the aluminum factory. I don't know just where.
Do you know what town the aluminum factory was in?
No.
Okay. So they took you to this German air base and...
Well, it wasn't exactly an air base. It was just a field. You know, they loaded us into C-47s. And we took off for France. And I sat on one side. They didn't have seats. They just had their benches. And I looked out at 2 engine planes. And the engine on my side had a stream of oil running off the end of the wing. There's a trailing edge. And the pilot, I don't know, I guess he was looking the country over. He'd go down, if we went over the village, maybe to show us what we'd done, how they bombed up.
Was it a German pilot?
No, American pilot.
American pilot?
Anyway, when he went back up to gain altitude, that engine would backfire. And every time it backfired, it looked like that prop stopped. I thought, God damn. Made it through the war. Going to get killed going home. That engine wasn't doing them any good at all. It was just there.
So you landed in France?
And he landed in France. I think it was Nancy.
What?
We stayed there in
Where do you think it was?
Nancy.
Nancy?
We stayed there 3 or 4 days and got new clothes and showered. It landed, I think we stayed in the fairgrounds. Then they took us from there to Camp Lucky Strike.
Camp Lucky Strike was still in France?
Yeah. We stayed there about a week and they fed us eggnog to get us to where we could eat food. And then flew us to Le Havre. No, we got in 6x6 trucks and we went to Le Havre. We shipped out for the United States.
On a ship? You came back on a ship?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you dock?
New Jersey, Camp Kilmer.
How long did you stay there?
3 days, I think. Not very long. Put us on a troop train. We come to Fort Smith, Camp Chaffee.
When you say we, it was dwindled down to... I mean, it wasn't everybody. I mean...
No, the people, the soldiers that lived around in this neck of the woods went to Camp Chaffee.
Uh-huh.
The ones that went to California or on west, I don't know where I lost track of them.
Yeah. So they separated you by where you came from.
Yeah.
Shipped you back to Fort Chaffee.
Shipped me back, me and John Kenroy. We was both in the same outfit. I got shot down one day, and I think a couple of days later he got shot down, but we didn't go to the same camp. But we got together. Well, I don't think we got together till we got to Camp Chaffee. And they gave us a 90-day furlough. convalescence for a little. But we couldn't get away home. So old John Kenwright, he was a pretty good finagler anyway, kind of half outlaw. He found a taxi driver. It would bring us up, I think it cost us $35 a piece.
Fort Chaffee, where is that at?
Fort Smith.
Fort Smith, Arkansas.
So we come home in a taxi.
So home is Vinita, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm. He lived in Vinita, and I lived in Vinita, and he had a buddy. I don't know where he lived, but it's somewhere close. So he come to Vinita with us, because he could get a bus out of Vinita to his home.
So 3 of you came back in the taxi?
Mm-hmm.
A taxi all the way from Fort Smith, Arkansas.
For $35.
For $35 a piece or total?
I don't know whether it was total or a piece.
Well, this taxi, what do you remember what kind of car it was?
No.
It was 1940.
It wasn't later than that, because they didn't make them any later than that.
Well, I mean, what year was this? 1940 that you got out of prison camp? That you came?
44.
44.
So that taxi cab had to be a 42 or older.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't too good a shape. It didn't run too good. But I don't know, I guess he got back when we got up here.
So you came home for 90 days. Do you have a girlfriend waiting on you? Or was she Dear John you by then?
No, we I went with her for a year or two after I got home. But she was Catholic.
And you weren't?
I wasn't. And she had big ideas. She wanted a big house.
She wasn't a country girl?
Mm-mm.
And you were a country boy?
She was a pretty nice girl as far as that went. She was strict.
Yeah.
She didn't horse around.
So you came home for 90 days. Saw family. Okay.